My name is Samuel Michael, and this is the story of Jotunheim in Norse mythology. Now, what is Jotunheim? In Norse mythology, Jotunheim, which is also referred to as Utgard, is known as the land of the giants. It is one of the 9 realms and is said to be beyond the realm of order, causing Jotunheim to be a land of a vast, mighty, untamed wilderness and chaos. As the name Jotunheim, which quite literally means land of giants, suggests, this is the home of the giants. Some sources say it was home to specifically frost and rock giants, while others say it was just simply home to all giants. Well, except for the fire giants, who are said to come from Muspelheim, which is another one of the 9 realms. When it comes to who actually ruled over this land, from the sources I found, there did not appear to be one definitive absolute king or ruler of Jotunheim. The closest I was able to find was Thrym, who is said to be specifically the king of the frost giants. He is most well known for the story of stealing Thor's hammer, which I was quite surprised by because I would assume the king of the giants would have been most famous for winning some big battle or defeating another king or god, not to just simply steal someone's weapon, then end up getting killed by that person disguising themselves in a wedding dress. One of the most notable individuals said to come from Jotunheim is Loki, who lived in Asgard but came from Jotunheim. It is also said that his biological father is not Odin, as many people believe, but a giant. Now, I read multiple sources that all stated different giants as being Loki's father. So because of this, I'm not going to accidentally name a specific giant as being Loki's father and be incorrect. So I'll just vaguely describe him as simply being a giant. I think we can all agree on that. In the land of Jotunheim is the location of Mimir's Well of Wisdom. Mimir is the god of wisdom, and there are many tales which surround this specific well. For example, it is said that Odin sacrificed one of his eyes in order to drink from the well. In doing so, he received wisdom. Now, what is the role of Jotunheim in Viking society? As previously described, Jotunheim was viewed as a land of chaos, although many Vikings viewed this land as being similar to their own. I believe this to be the case because of all the war and chaos the people of the time could see in their own world. The land of giants was almost a blown-up version of the real world. Blown up being a word used to describe size, not an actual explosion. This also would make a lot more sense as to why there is not one specific king or ruler of Jotunheim. This is because in the Viking world, and even in our own world today, there is not one absolute ruler of the world. There are different notable leaders that rule over the people of specific areas, and each of them are famous for their own specific reasons. Now, in regards to what this tells us, the people of today, about Viking society, I believe it shows the anticipation or almost the expectation of there being more out there. Now, what I mean by this is there being more land, more people, more kings, and more journeys. There are many tales of famous gods such as Odin, Thor, and Loki, all going on journeys to Jotunheim. Jotunheim is described as being a land of a vast, unknown wilderness full of chaos, and the people that live in Jotunheim are said to be giants. I believe all of this tells us that the people of the Viking society were always looking for more. What is the next sea to conquer? What is the next land to discover? And who are the next people to meet? Jotunheim represents the Vikings' desire to explore the different and the unknown, which can be seen in their society through their great journeys across unknown seas to new and undiscovered lands. And here are my sources.